Hello guests, Miss Penny Fanny Fartknuckle. I'm here today with Mr. Munter, the inventor of the Digital Penis Genius Edition.
I was fascinated by how underdeveloped male-focused handjobs had become, even when I managed to tap a wristy from my missus. She really struggled with her grip strength and could not maintain the momentum I required empty my load. Once again I was feeling isolated and unfulfilled. Staring at the pre-cum on my knob, I wiped it on the curtain and rest my manhood on the windowsill to cool. It was at that moment I received a stroke of genius through my penis and came up with the pleasure tech merging hands-free with 3D immersive porn, the VR ecosystem. The idea of building a device that not only stimulates but responds intelligently to virtual environments felt like a natural next step. It's not just about novelty, it's about engineering a neuromechanical pleasure experience.
How does the device actually work with VR content?
The Digital Penis Genius uses a multi-mode haptic sheath that synchronizes with VR environments in 3 ways. Real-time interactive games via Unity, Unreal SDK, time-stamped sync with adult VR videos, and AI-based predictive mode for non-integrated content. It maps in-world interactions directly to stimulation sequences using motors, actuators, pressure bladders, and even warmth.
What makes the stimulation so realistic and adaptive, Mr. Munter?
That's where our climax curve engine comes in. It uses data like duration of interaction, VR intensity, and optional biometric inputs to build a dynamic stimulation timeline, essentially foreplay to climax. The system intelligently escalates intensity, then initiates cool down after orgasm.
Is it safe and hygienic to use regularly?
Why, absolutely, Miss Penny. The device includes max pressure cutoffs, thermal limits, and an emergency stop. The inner sleeve is medical-grade silicone, detachable and washable. Plus, all firmware is encrypted to block remote hijacks or tampering.
Can users train the device to their own arousal patterns, Mr. Munter?
Well, Yankee Doodle Dandy. Miss Penny, that's where machine learning comes in. The Digital Penis Genius learns from session data. What worked, what didn't, time to climax, preferred patterns. Over time, it personalizes stimulation paths using models trained locally or in the cloud, depending on user preference.
What's the idea behind the multiplayer last man rooting standing mode?
It's competitive pleasure gaming. 2 players in the same VR world receive synchronous stimulation. But the goal isn't climax. It's to not climax first. It adds a strategic psychological layer and makes solo sex gaming into a connected, gamified experience.
How do you address user privacy, especially with the amount of cum data you're collecting?
Privacy is crucial. All biometric and stimulation data is stored locally or in encrypted form. We even have a burn after climax mode that erases session data automatically. Machine learning is opt-in only. Users can always run on manual presets instead.
Where do you see the future of this nutsack tech heading?
We're at the start of what I call adaptive erotic intelligence. The future of the penis is digital, connected, immersive, and freedom from hand and wrist. Power to individual, I see potential, not just generic pleasure. Why it's therapeutic too, like erectile function training, but also in revolutionizing how we relate to the monkey-spanked society of internet sock jockeys.
Are you building this as an open source movement or aiming for commercial end-of-hand release, Mr. Munter?
That's still open. We're weighing both. There's power in an open source pleasure dome community, but the commercial path allows for tighter integration of penis manufacturing and a hands-free user experience. Either way, it's about giving people agency over their hidden pleasure.
What's next? Are you taking this beyond men?
Definitely Penny. Now the same principles apply to vulva-centric devices, multiplayer scenarios, and even AI-powered erotica generators with clitoral heat maps that respond to user physiology in real time. I have been talking to Dr. Dick Chandelier, and he said he was working on this thing called the locator. I think it's some sort of a probing prototype.
Oh, Mr. Munter, thanks for your time and insights. I do very much look forward to seeing what's up there at the end of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me some.